Today is the summer solstice, the longest day of the year. While thousands of people are traveling to Stonehenge, I've come somewhere quieter, less famous, and perhaps secretly powerful. We're heading down to Ilkley Moor and we are going to this adventure to create our own summer solstice celebration. Let's see. Here we are going to the old lands of the Celtic people. We were just commenting here that it's so nice today. It's a really happy summer solstice day and a very nice village looks like, and we wish England was like this all the time, because I really feel very happy. As a good Latin, I really feel very happy when there is sunshine. I'm still new using this camera and it's all a very big step for me starting this channel, so I'm really happy to do this, and thank you for subscribing, and please leave your like and recommend it to your friends and everything, because we're gonna have fun and a little bit of discovery, exploring, and messages from ancient, from guides, and for ourselves, and just talking about life and discovery, maybe some tragic, comic, and improving my English. So sorry if my English is not so perfect, but I will improve on that indeed. Look at these houses. I never stop I never stop being amazed by the houses in England. My husband's very quiet. He hates appearing in videos, so I will be talking like to myself or to you and he won't answer. He's just looking at me like, I don't want to be in your videos. I'm just supporting you, guiding you with the maps, and that's it. And he was telling me that the place where we are going, because he's a geologist, the rocks there were formed around 320 million years ago, and they were sedimented rocks and changed since the ice glacial era. Is that right? It's just like, he's just doing this with the hat. He doesn't want to be in the video. He hates it, but I love it, so I'm here with you. Okay, what a Latin America person is doing in the summer solstice in the middle of the Celtics, Brigantes. How do they used to say that? I don't know, but they used to worship Brigantia, one of the goddesses. I have heard about it. Have you heard about Brigantia? It's a goddess of poems, war, fertility. They would worship her for lucky, for good signs, and I have brought my offering to her because I'm not stupid. I'm doing my thing together with you. We never know. We never know who is out there to listen to our story. So let's walk and also work on our athletic skills, because walking here is definitely something I'm gonna do more in this channel. Yay! Oh, look at those flowers. Cute, cute. Cute, cute. Life in England with sunshine is like the perfect life, isn't it? Like, but we have this sunshine 2 weeks per year, so don't be deceived. So you gotta make the best of it when you have this real sunshine feeling. And that's what we're gonna do, celebrate our summer solstice like the Celtics, Brigantes, who worship the goddess Brigantia, used to do. So here is the entrance to Ilkley Moor if you come from the train station in Ilkley, and feels like you're entering a fairy kingdom somehow. A very amazing place, like I cannot describe in words yet, just feel it. You know, in Japan they are recommending forest baths. This is exactly where you should come if you are in Yorkshire and you just want whole trees upon you, quietness. So we are following a route according to some map we saw on Google Maps to Ilkley Moor. So looks very easy so far, and I'm a very lost person, although I walk a lot and I'm very curious. I'm not geographically the best situated person, so if I can do it, you can as well. It's up, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And there are so many good reviews about this place, and well, let's go through the sunshine. Here we have a decision to make now. I don't know. Well, right or left? Juliana will go through the right, I'll go to the left, because I'm left-sided, man. They both go to the same way, maybe? Leads to the same way. Oh, mine is harder. Hold on. I think they both lead to the same thing. It's so nice to hear the birds. Like, you don't hear the birds in other seasons in England. So, wrong one. There's a gate. The other side then. You were right. I told you I'm lost. I'm the kind of one not very well geographically situated. But we are here for fun, you know. We are not here to make things right every time. And also to observe, to say hello. Look at this one, look like an eye. Look. Watching us. Watching you. Watching me. Da 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 da. Sweet Caroline. Bum bum bum. Can someone tell me what is this? I'm really wondering. This thing. You know, I don't know, what is it? This form. Natural form. I will have to Google it, but now I don't have data. So, just curious about everything. This is Ilkley Moor in Yorkshire. For thousands of years, people have walked through these hills long before England even existed, long before churches, roads, and borders. People came here to watch the sky, to mark the changing seasons, and perhaps to remember something we have forgotten. And it makes me wonder, what were they looking for here? And what am I looking for here? As I just arrived near these big rocks, I noticed how quickly the noise of everyday life starts to fade. The emails, plans, deadlines, the to-do list, the need to know what's next. Out here, there is only the wind, the strong wind, the nature, open view, the sky, the feeling that time moves differently. And we can feel almost as if we traveled to the past. Fala aí que eu traduzo. The erosion was here.
Se quiser de novo agora.
Many kids in here. It's like a different type of park for kids. A natural one. Probably we will need to climb, like they are doing, probably. But I love this place. I wanna record here or something. And I just don't know where to look at because everything looks amazing. Ooh.
Sugar, oh honey, honey.
There's something curious about ancient places. They don't give us answers. They are not ready. They make us wonder. They more of like leave us questions. This landscape doesn't really explain itself. It simply invites us to pay attention with all our eyes, our ears, our hearts. Today I'm following one of the poetry trails that crosses the moor, and somehow that feels appropriate because poetry and pilgrimage have always been close companions to Celtic people whom thousands of years ago owned these lands even before it was England. Not the Romans, not the Victorians, that Celtic people who knew these hills when they were still wild. The ancient Celtic tribe who lived across much of northern England, called the Brigantes, who honored a goddess called Brigantia, a goddess of wisdom, of inspiration, of the land itself. Nobody knows exactly how they worshipped her. The old stories were never fully written down, but historians believe sacred places weren't always temples. Sometimes they were rivers, sometimes they were wells, sometimes they were hills like these. And standing here, surrounded by the wind, the sky, I can understand why. You don't need walls to feel something sacred. You just need presence. We're looking for the exact poetry trail where the water is born. We found. Still looking for the poetry. Is that? How do we arrive there? No? No. We are lost. There is someone exercising. There is a saying in Brazil that we say, who has mouth can go to Rome. Other way around. Not here. Can I ask him? Hi. Hi, sorry to bother. Sorry to bother. Do you know where the poetry trail is?
Well, Poetry Corner's this corner. I don't know about Poetry Trail.
Oh, okay.
But Poetry Corner's this corner and there's something just in there.
Okay, the
So-
poetry box.
Maybe. If you go to that hut down on that track and then diagonally up from there, I think.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, thank you. I like people very fit, full of energy. Plans for 60s? For your 60s? Yeah. Now is to get fitter. Healthier. Were you looking for a possible way towards that? It's part of the process. Get lost to get found. I'm going to write. Many people have been doing that. That's not my idea. Before anyone asks. Oh, in there! Yay, we found. And so, let me show you. Looks like a special place. Oh, don't. Juliano is laughing. He's like, it's nothing as special as it looks in the internet. But I do think it's a special look. Look. Oh, I told you, people leave poems here. People do leave poems. Oh, that's so special. I feel like... Can I... Will the goddesses be mad if I look at the poems? Are we allowed to look at others people's poems? I'm just wondering. Just wished a local person passed by and maybe I could ask. But you know, these look very old, so it looks like, you know, a gathering of people here. And looks cozy, like blocking the wind as well. I'm too curious not to have a look, so I will have a look. So firstly I ask for the permission of goddess Brigantia to have a look at the poems left here. Thank you very much. And we are going to have a look at these poems and then we are going to put it back, of course. So unless it's very something very, you know, personal, and which probably at this point some things. Coal and Calf rocks. Poems to the place. Wow, that's so beautiful. Look. Coal and Calf rocks. First we found you, sunlit faces gazing from green garth in the beginning, to your wide rock face, worn and windswept, wordlessly watching, then to wandering, exploring, resting, exulting, returning, with hat or without, under wild stars, or the stark shadow against the bright sky, sign of homecoming seen from afar. Wow, that's so beautiful. Still on an evening of warmth or of winter, I stray from captivity inside, or by step to turn ascending south and sunwards, to scale the path that climbs up to the sky, that might moorland, masterfully raised and strewn with stones by glaciers striding in ages uncounted. Wow! Cow and thy calf, when time's cruelty lays low these towns, still and silently you will stand, continental over a speech stranged, and unborn people, a world unnamed. When we are gone elsewhere we go now, wait for our coming. By Jake. Wow. That's beautiful. Thank you, Jake. It looks like a very old poem that teared me up a bit. Looks like a very old poem for the paper. I don't really understand the handwriting of this one, but let me see any of the sentences if I can. Whispering. It's basically about the place. Poems about the place. So, what about if we write our own poem to and we'll leave here as well? I brought this one and we can write it together. So whatever comes to my mind, channeling whomever will be watching, possibly of your feelings, traveling to the future and back. Okay. Dear Moor, lands of Brigantia, goddess of bravery, sovereignty, and fertility. Bring us all the right to receive and to belong. We who are your children of stolen, lost, unfixed, lands, cultures, open the sky in our favor let our wishes pass by and receive through the wind our chant over the times of gratitude and chant over the times of gratitude and love for our soul connected once. Please let us all and whomever reads this be blessed and incredibly surprised by miracles of life itself. Thank you. We women, wolves, wild women still live. I'm going to sign. And here is our letter. I'm going to put. Knowledge was carried in voices rather than books. Standing in Ilkley Moor today, surrounded by the wind, the stones and the sky, it's easy to imagine a people who understood the land not as something to own, but as something to belong to. What's fascinating is that across the Irish Sea, there was another goddess, Brigid, a goddess of poetry, healing, creativity, and fire. Many scholars believe Brigantia and Brigid may have been different faces of the same ancient divine feminine presence. Different name, different lands, but perhaps the same spirit. And I walk here through these hills, I find myself wondering what survives longer: stones, stories, or the feeling that certain places leave behind. I felt of doing an offering as well for the goddess Brigantia or Brigid, and I'm going to open a poem. It's from a Portuguese author, poetry writer. Her name is Cláudia Araújo, and it says, "Back to myself." So let's open as an oracle for us here in this day. Prayer to life. I'm translating, so the translation might not be, So I'm offering the poem and this for our prosperity, for our deserving, and for our ancestors in these lands, the Celtic people. Here I am, nude of everyone and everything, open to the blessings, to the divine blessings, to the light of the supreme universal love. I'm giving thanks to life, to the past existence, present and future of my spiritual, mental and emotional beings. I'm giving thanks for the women in my ancestry life that gave me life, voice, love, and the power of praying. For today, I can honor and dignify the existence of them in mine. I loved and I love my body of light, the love, the divine body that marks my existence today on earth, and that will perpetrate the legacy, the universal legacy that I will leave. Here and now, I honor and dignify my light masters, my guides, my spiritual guides, and all the angels that bless me all days and every hour. I know the way is hard, but I have strong feet to walk. I have light in my soul, and I have braveness in my heart. I am courageous in my heart. And from the goddess Brigantia as well. And thank you, and look at the cover, so beautiful. Here I have some sunflower seeds as well. I'm going to put somewhere in nature and possibly some. And the ancient people would leave their offerings on the stones, wouldn't they? So I will leave on the stone, on the poems as well, but not inside here, but you know, maybe in here, a little bit more hidden. And here we are, finishing our journey, saying thank you to this happy summer solstice, and also starting to say farewell to the sunshine, because when the sunshine reaches its peak, it begins its return journey. Nature reminds us that nothing stays the same. Not success, not grief, not failure, not joy. Everything moves, everything changes, everything returns. And for a long time, I searched for answers outside of me, outside in love, in recognition, in becoming who I thought I needed to be. But somewhere along this walk here today, I realized also something, that the wild woman was never waiting somewhere else. Another achievement of this day is I once again realized that she was there waiting beneath the noise, waiting in the part of me that I already knew. The part that trusts, the part that belongs, the part that breathes. I came here looking for a story, a goddess, a sign, a deeper meaning, and perhaps I found all of them in Brigantia, in Brigid, in these ancient Brigantes lands, in the wind moving across the moor, and perhaps most of all, in myself, because maybe the real pilgrimage isn't a sacred place. Maybe the real pilgrimage is the journey back to who we have always been. Today, on the longest day of the year, I am not living with answers. I am living with wonder, with gratitude, with a deeper sense of belonging, although I was not born here. And the reminder that I am part of something far older, far wiser, and far bigger and more beautiful than I can fully understand. And perhaps that's enough for today.
Everybody's free.